Yes, and I think this is the latest clip that Pretty is responding to. You know, we all know that she dropped the song Stress Free the other day, so we know she not talk about that, you know. Me see some people just post this recently and them sent it to me, so I'm figuring it's that. And if that's what she wants to do, and if that's what I want to do, I feel in business that, you know, more power to them, you know what I mean? I don't know if it's for money, but if it is, it's a good look. You know what I mean? People are gonna book the two of them know, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, this is what she had to say. To the people out there, so I call her Yamabella and all of these things. But not lie to people, them a drug her, you know. You know what I mean? But she have to understand, you know, she's a public figure. So, you know, people's gonna have their public opinion. You know, it's not like, say, them force them wearing at these people life, you know. It just happens that it can play that on social media. But anyways, this is what she had to say about that video that you just saw. So she said, y'all, situations are the worst at times, but y'all hide behind all of these pages and tear down people. I told you guys already, if I never once sat with you and discussed my life, who are you to play guess and judge and be so convincing to yourself and others? It's like being evil and corrupt makes everyone happy. The names you give, the things you write and say out your mouths are filthy. You know what I mean? That time you spend to mess around people, try to hurt them, or to be a bully would never affect me because I've been through worse and I am still here. I will never do anything to make myself miserable and unhappy. I will never allow any one of you to tell me how to live and what to do in my life. You are crazy. Have a blessed day. And you know, she's right, but you know, she's a public figure, but she says she's stress free, you know. You know, a lot of people thought that she was disinspired because, you know, Iwaata baby mother don't look like a hippopotamus. You see me? I said, but she said that, you know, she wasn't disinspired, so I'm just making that clear. That's what some people was telling me, you know, some people, you know, but them I said Iwaata girl don't look like a hippopotamus. But anyway, me just give you that update from where I go on from when I go on with Pretty and Iwaata, you know what I mean? Hey, you know what I mean? I think they can make some money out of this, you know. I mean, they can go on tour, you know. You know what I mean? They need each other because honestly, a Pampite was Pretty, but Spice bring her to the world, you know. I miss Spice that I help out Iwaata and them, so, you know, that'll be a good if Pretty and them can go on tour, you know, them just have to have the management situation sort out because, boy, we see what happened the last time them they go over in the UK, you know. Pretty and I wanted them did almost stranded at rascal, but anything else we update on later with them. Okay, people, I want to big up some artists right now and I want to disrespect some of them. You know what I mean? We see a lot of artists has been vocal lately ever since Afrobeats replaced reggae and dancehall business pan Billboard, you know. But we're seeing them come extra vocal that the best reggae album went to white people, you know what I mean? And I'm going to give you my perspective and who to blame for that happening, you know what I'm saying? Also, I see a lot of artists out there upset that when it's coming to this topic, a Spice name alone is being called like there's nobody else that was nominated. And trust me, that just shows you their jealousness and red eye and bad mind of Spice. And I'm going to explain to you why, you know. But let me see what Bounty Killer has to say. And then I'll show you if I agree with him and that. Then we'll move on to the next artist. So Bounty Killer said, what a big piece of sellout Aguania. So white folks winning best reggae album over Jamaicans. What the F? F the Grammys. I don't give a F. Well, honestly, people, look who runs the Grammys. White people, but not these white people, you know, and you can't be mad at these white people that you see because this is what they grew up listening to, you know, reggae music, you know what I mean? This is where these hippies, these are children of hippies that love reggae music and brought back reggae music to America. So you can't be mad at them, you know. And this is why Jay Wonder is done with the academies, because him rip up him thing, you know. And this is why we need to stop um, praising white man things, you know what I mean? You know, most of these companies are run by slave masters or ancestors of slave masters. They're racist. So you really think that them really are gonna give black people um, a thing, you know, not you know, but you know, black people do win a lot of Grammys. Let's not get it wrong. But Bounty Killer also said dedicated to the Jamaican government who's fighting our culture, music, and even with language, but still use it to promote their campaigns. That's why Dirty Billboard and Grammy feel they can style the thing, folks. You feel what I'm saying? As he promoted some song, unreached song with Sizzler and thing, but he's actually right, you know what I mean? You know, we see Trinidad and these other islands big up them soca artists and treat them like ambassadors to the country and all of these things. But the dancehall and reggae artists are treated like gangsters and criminals and, you know, used as scapegoats basically. Because they don't want Jamaica become another Haiti when the slaves them overrun the colonizers, you know. And you know, reggae music and dancehall music are slave people thing, you know, and it's a powerful thing, you know. Look how smart Jamaica bring new religion to the world, Rasta, whether you believe it or not, you know, but it went around the world crazy, you know. That's how powerful our music is, and that's why they want to control it, you know what I mean? And this is why we need people of dark skin to start hold with own thing. No disrespect to the outer many one business, but that now do nothing for dark skinned people, you know, that we're the only ones not benefiting. And for years, man, I tell them to look towards Africa and South America. Africa throws the biggest reggae festival in the world, 2 weeks straight of non-stop reggae. You know what I mean? Why government don't do nothing for Jamaica, you know what I mean? Nothing, you know, them only build up blood clad sports arenas and all of these shit, you know. What happened to the arenas for the acoustic arenas and all? It's not even a proper. Anyway, let's proceed to the next one. And now I'm gonna have to disagree with Macka Diamond respectfully because she's putting all the blame on the vloggers, you know. People putting out a comment section. You ever see Bob Marley, um, Dennis Brown, Jacob Miller, and them people depend upon vloggers to push their music. You know, how is these people in the time of no social media bringing their music to the world? You know what I mean? What happened to those roots and channels? You know what I mean? It's a man, I said. But anyway, she said, you all think the world not seeing that we Jamaicans don't support our own artists and culture in Trinidad. The government makes sure soca is their biggest thing. There are certain times in Trinidad no other music is allowed to play but soca. The Spanish push their own. Look at Cardi B, Africans putting out more dancehall and reggae than us pushing their own, calling it Afrobeats, but you all Jamaicans keep bringing down each other all over the internet, having vloggers do negative stuff instead of pushing our music. Jamaicans keep bringing it. Okay, I read that. I knew this day would come. Winning Grammy, being selfish to each other isn't sales. We need to wake the hell up. We won Grammy for the most internet mix-up, not music. I said what I said, bye. And honestly, I have to disagree with you because black people win reggae Grammys all the time. You know what I mean? I just were there, yes, a few white people I step in and I win, you know what I mean? But they're putting all their problems on bloggers. You know, what happened to the Winford Williams and these other outlets that's supposed to be the BET and VH1 of of Jamaica, you know, why Jamaican radio station giving out royalties for all of these American music that they play on Jamaican radio stations, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Some of these artists are just lazy and depending on vloggers to give them a buzz, you know, or not for find a way or to stay relevant with the younger crowd, you know. You know what I mean? I don't know what happened to Phone Generation Fanbase if they're not still here. You know what I'm saying? But I can't put the blame on vloggers because we know see Beyonce depend on vloggers to push them things. And I see white people dissing up themselves, black people dissing up themselves in America, Chinese people dissing up themselves. Um, So if you don't know what you talk about, just don't say it. You know what I mean? But I have to disagree with you. And before me end the live, I'm see something very disturbing out there. I'm actually seeing dancehall artists is upset that a Spice name alone is being called when it comes to Jamaicans losing um, to the white people. And that is so disturbing to hear because why would they be upset with Spice's fan base? Yes. Why would they be upset with Spice's fan base? Um, Being upset that them artists lost. I don't get that. Big up Gram Smog and Jesse Raya, Litana, and whoever else in there. So, but what happened to their fan base? Why aren't we hearing from their fan base whether they have something good to say or bad to say? Where them there? Where they name a Jesse Raya fan base? Where they name a Morgan Heritage fan base, Itana, etc., who is on the list? You know, you can't be mad at someone's fan base for uttering their feelings. There's only a few people right now have some major fan base out there like Spice, Shensia, Mavada, Alkaline Vibes Cartel, the Six them. Um, Even Iwaata and Pretty them have them fan base. You know what I mean? So you can't be mad seeing Spice name trend along with the Grammys and not winning and all of these things. Don't have to be mad with themselves. Why Una don't have a fan base? And with that being said, people, make sure to like and share the video 1,000 times where I try to reach broader audience, and we need your help in doing so. And it shows your appreciation. If you keep on watching the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, I'd suggest you do so. And hit the notification bell to be notified when I drop the latest and dancehall news, musical reviews, and gossips. Bless.